There are places on Earth that humans were never meant to reach. Places sealed away not by governments, but by time itself. Antarctica is one of them. Beneath miles of ice lies a landscape older than recorded history. Mountains, valleys, and something far stranger. According to multiple scientific scans, there is something buried beneath the ice that does not look natural. Something massive, something geometric, something that should not be there. For decades, radar imaging has revealed anomalies beneath Antarctica's surface. Vast underground structures, symmetrical shapes, cavernous voids. These formations do not resemble natural geology. Some are over 2 kilometers wide. They do not shift like ice. They do not collapse like caverns. They remain fixed. And that is what has puzzled scientists. When radar waves pass through ice, they reflect differently from rock, water, and metal. These Antarctic anomalies reflect signals that do not match any known natural material. It is as if something engineered is buried beneath the frozen continent. One of the most famous discoveries came from Operation Icebridge, a NASA mission designed to scan polar ice sheets. In several regions, radar detected rectangular and circular formations deep below the surface. Not random, not chaotic, structured. This sparked a wave of speculation among geophysicists. Some believed these were ancient volcanic formations. Others proposed underground lakes. But neither explanation fits the geometry. Nature does not create perfect angles. It does not create symmetrical chambers. It does not create layered structures with repeating patterns. Yet these scans show exactly that. Then there is the mystery of Antarctica's past. Long before it was frozen, Antarctica was green. Geological evidence shows that millions of years ago, it was covered in forests, rivers, and life. It was once part of the supercontinent Gondwana, which raises a disturbing question. If something was built there, who built it? Some researchers suggest the structures could belong to a lost civilization that existed before the ice. A civilization wiped out when the continent froze. But that theory creates even more problems. Human civilization is only about 10,000 years old. Antarctica has been frozen for far longer. So who could have been there? What makes this more unsettling is that certain regions of Antarctica are restricted, not just because of environmental protection, but because of what lies beneath. Multiple expeditions have been redirected. Certain coordinates remain classified. Officially, this is to protect fragile ecosystems. But ecosystems do not exist beneath 2 kilometers of ice. The secrecy suggests something else. Some whistleblowers claim that drilling attempts were halted after equipment malfunctioned near these anomalies. Sensors detected electromagnetic interference, heat signatures, even vibrations, as if something below was not entirely inert. No official confirmation has ever been given, only silence. Then there are the ancient maps. In the early 1500s, cartographer Piri Reis drew a map of the world that included Antarctica without ice. This was centuries before it was officially discovered. How did he know what lay beneath the ice? The map shows coastlines that match what modern ice-penetrating radar has found, which means someone had access to this information long before modern science. Some suggest it was inherited knowledge. Others suggest it was copied from something far older. This implies Antarctica was once mapped by a civilization that saw it when it was still habitable. And if that civilization existed, it may have left something behind, something still buried. Another strange detail is the gravitational anomalies detected over parts of Antarctica. Satellites have recorded regions where gravity behaves abnormally, as if there is a massive, dense object beneath the ice. Not rock, not water, something heavier, more concentrated. Some physicists believe this could indicate a metallic structure of enormous size, a machine, a core, a reactor. The idea of an ancient machine beneath Antarctica sounds impossible, until you realize how little of our own planet we have explored. Less than 5% of the deep Earth has been studied. Antarctica is the most inaccessible region on Earth. If something was hidden, it would be hidden there. The question is not whether anomalies exist. They do. The question is what they are. Are they geological quirks? Or are they the remnants of a forgotten intelligence? An ancient technology frozen in time, waiting. Some scientists argue that whatever lies beneath Antarctica could be older than humanity, older than civilization, possibly older than the ice itself. If so, it challenges everything we believe about our past, because it would mean that advanced technology existed long before modern humans, and that it vanished, leaving only faint traces beneath the ice. Traces we are only now beginning to detect. And perhaps some things are buried for a reason, because not everything that is discovered should be awakened. Not everything that is found should be used. Some machines are meant to stay silent, some knowledge is meant to stay buried, and Antarctica may be hiding the greatest secret of all. What makes Antarctica even more disturbing is that several nations have quietly invested enormous resources into researching these underground anomalies. Scientific teams from the United States, Russia, China, and several European countries have all conducted radar scans and seismic studies in the same regions. This convergence is not accidental. It suggests that something beneath the ice has been drawing attention for decades. One of the strangest patterns is that many of these scans focus on the same coordinates, regions where the ice behaves differently, where the bedrock appears to contain unnatural cavities, where heat signatures appear far too high for a frozen continent. In some areas, sensors have detected temperatures that do not match their surroundings. These hotspots are not connected to volcanic activity. They appear isolated, contained, almost as if something beneath the ice is still generating energy. This has led to speculation that whatever lies beneath Antarctica is not entirely dead. Some theories suggest it could be a massive ancient reactor, a machine designed to regulate climate, gravity, or even the planet's magnetic field. Others believe it could be a data storage system, a repository of knowledge left behind by a civilization that vanished long before recorded history. The most unsettling idea is that the ice may not have formed naturally. There is a hypothesis that Antarctica was deliberately frozen, that a sudden planetary shift, possibly triggered by technology, caused rapid glaciation. If true, this would mean the ice was not just a natural disaster, but a containment system, a way to seal something away. Antarctica, in this view, becomes less of a continent and more of a lid placed over something too dangerous to leave exposed. This would explain why certain areas are so heavily restricted, why even scientific expeditions are kept away from specific coordinates, why data from certain scans is never released publicly. It would also explain why ancient maps appear to show Antarctica before it was frozen. If someone once knew what lay there, they may have documented it before it was sealed. The question then becomes, who had that knowledge? And why was it lost? Some researchers believe traces of this ancient civilization may still exist elsewhere on Earth, in pyramids, in underground complexes, in unexplained structures scattered across the globe. Antarctica may simply be the final and most important piece of that puzzle. If an ancient machine does exist beneath the ice, it could represent a technology far beyond anything modern humanity has created. A machine built not for convenience, but for planetary-scale operations. And machines like that do not exist without purpose. Whether that purpose was to monitor Earth, protect it, or control it remains unknown. But the fact that it may still be there suggests its mission was never completed, or was never meant to be. Antarctica remains one of the least explored places on Earth. Yet it may contain the greatest secret our planet has ever hidden, not because it is unreachable, but because it is forbidden. Some things are hidden by governments, some things are hidden by time, and some things are hidden by ice.